This is JD with a new edition of Weekly News Pills, a bouquet of hand-picked events in last 7 days from across the planet. I will request you to like and share these weekly news stories. Subscribe to my channel and put in your valuable comments. Your comments will be a guiding light in my endeavor. News Pill 1. Code Red, United Nations scientists warn of worsening global warming. Earth is getting so hot that temperatures in about a decade will probably blow past a level of warming that world leaders have sought to prevent. According to a report released at the United Nations called a Code Red for Humanity. It's just guaranteed that it's going to get worse, said report co-author Linda Mearns, a senior climate scientist at the United States National Center for Atmospheric Research. But scientists also eased back a bit on the likelihood of the absolute worst climate catastrophes. The authoritative Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, or IPCC in short, report, which calls climate change clearly human-caused and unequivocal and an established fact, makes more precise and warmer forecasts for the 21st century than it did last time it was issued in 2013. With crucial international climate negotiations coming up in Scotland in November, world leaders said the report is causing them to try harder to cut carbon pollution. United States Secretary of State Anthony Blinken called it a stark reminder. More than 100 countries have made informal pledges to achieve net zero human-caused carbon dioxide emissions sometime around mid-century, which will be a key part of the negotiations in Scotland. The report said those commitments are essential. It is still possible to forestall many of the direst impacts. News Pill 2. Artificial intelligence may diagnose dementia in a day. Scientists are testing an artificial intelligence system thought to be capable of diagnosing dementia after a single brain scan. It may also be able to predict whether the condition will remain stable for many years, slowly deteriorate, or need immediate treatment. Currently, it can take several scans and tests to diagnose dementia. The researchers involved say earlier diagnosis with their system could greatly improve patient outcomes. News Pill 3. India just had its best ever Olympics. Many hope its success will usher in a new era of Indian sport. India's 1.38 billion strong population is beaming with pride. Neeraj Chopra's historic gold medal in the men's javelin event in Tokyo on Saturday brought the nation's Olympics performance to a spectacular close. The 22-year-old athlete's gold medal, the nation's first in a track and field event since it gained independence from Britain, consolidated India's greatest ever performance at the Games, winning a total of 7 medals. India's historic medal haul comes as the nation is still reeling from the aftermath of a devastating second wave of the coronavirus pandemic. Set against this backdrop, Indian athletes have managed to ignite a fresh sense of national pride among a still mourning nation. India defeated Germany to win bronze in men's field hockey its first medal in that sport in 41 years. The women's team came extremely close, losing to Britain in the bronze medal match, but earned praise and respect from millions across the country. The nation won either silver or bronze medals in 5 other events. Traditionally seen as a one sport country because of its cricketing success, India experienced a small turning point in 2008 after air rifle shooter Avinam Bindra won the nation's first gold medal at the Beijing Olympics. The government stepped up efforts to elevate the country's sporting profile on the international stage. 4 years later in London, the country took home 6 medals, its second most successful Olympic medal tally. By 2019, the government was spending around US dollars 297.7 million on sports, up by nearly US dollar 90.7 million from 2016, according to annual reports from the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. India's Department of Sports now also recognizes 61 national sports federations, up from 48 in 2017. New additions include basketball, netball, and equestrianism. Also, a point to the proliferation of non-profit establishments, including the Olympics Gold Quest, which was co-founded by billiards player Geet Shetty after he sensed a general feeling of dejection among Indian athletes. It has helped top athletes including boxer Mary Kom and badminton player P.V. Sindhu achieve Olympic success. Vandana Chetri, partner at Fair Play Sports, which manages top Indian athletes, believes that Chopra's win will become a watershed moment in sports in India. In New Delhi, on Monday night, Chopra walked onto a large stage for the Indian Olympic champions felicitation ceremony. This gold medal is not only mine, he said, it belongs to India. News Pill 4. Pay cut. Google employees who work from home could lose money. Google employees based in the same office before the pandemic could see different changes in pay if they switch to work from home permanently, with long commuters hit harder, according to a company pay calculator seen by Reuters. It is an experiment taking place across Silicon Valley, which often sets trend for other large employers. Facebook and Twitter also cut pay for remote employees who move to less expensive areas, while smaller companies including Reddit and Zillow have shifted to location agnostic pay models, citing advantages when it comes to hiring, retention, and diversity. Alphabet Inc's Google stands out in offering employees a calculator that allows them to see the effect of a move. That is all for today. Thank you and goodbye for now. Stay blessed. See you in my next weekly episode.